Craig, hello. What's up, man? Sorry, I'm just trying to get this camera adjusted. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Casual Aquatics. For those of you that are going to view this after it goes live, this stream was quite random, but not really. As you see here, I got some Melinium Raimbows for this community tank, and when I first got them, of course, they didn't have too much color. This one right here is starting to look pretty good. If I try hard enough, maybe I can get these celestial pearl danios. That's one of them right there. I didn't know rainbows come from Australia till Alex told me. I'm terrible with camera. Yeah, usually I just hold it in my hand, and I was trying to use this stand to kind of get a good view. Like, I don't know if y'all want to see the whole tank, or my title was Rainbows, so I'm just trying to focus on them. But I got some pretty cool fish in this tank if anybody cares to know or ask. I got a, looks like a glare here on my screen. Give me a second here. And to be honest, I wasn't sure where they came from at all until now you told me. So that's pretty cool. These CPDs are hard to see. Like, if I had my actual camera and the ability to zoom in properly. Oh, wait, I can. Oh. But I still think it's going to take away from them. The camera don't do it justice. I need to do a video on them and maybe use my actual camera. For anybody that's wondering, I guess I could at least list my stock list in this tank so far. I have four glow fish. I have, I do believe, I have four dojo loaches or weather loaches. I have a little group of, I believe, 5 crebensis. And this dude over here is was sold to me as a crib, but he looks different than those other cribs. I have 2 albino Sidnodonus catfish, which are hiding over here behind the filter, and one down here. I have a regular featherfin down here. A pictus catfish. All different types of corridoras. I can't. I know I got albinos. I think I got some green lasers, some peppered, something of that nature. I got 2 hopalo cats, a pictus. I got two clown squeaker catfish. Who am I missing? Oh, I have a tire track eel in here, a pandagara, a few snails. But I wanted a good colony of like a good centerpiece fish, and I've seen so many tanks done with rainbows, and they look so pretty. So I had to get me some of them. I would like to get more. I want to fill this tank with plenty more plants and plenty more fish. I don't know who the one person is watching. It could just be my old lady. I don't know. But thank you. I'm trying to share this out. See if I can't get anybody else in here. I'm sure a lot of people went to bed over here on the East Coast. It's 12:47, but over there on the West Coast, it should still be fairly early. Right here we have one of my favorite oddball fish that I have acquired. That is called a headstander, and he has slowly gained a little size. I was told when you get them, you either get them in a group or you just get one. Well, I could not afford the group of them, so I guess I'm only having one. This glare is terrible, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to wipe it off again. Oh, yeah, that's a lot better. What is up, Biz? Sneaking in. Well, I appreciate you popping in, buddy. This was I don't know how long you been here, what you caught, what you didn't catch, but just random. I got these rainbows you see right here. Uh, about a week back, I believe it might have been a little longer, and they were a little faded, of course, from natural stress, but now they're getting some good color to them finally. Yeah, I usually, I don't know, I haven't had much of a community tank. I haven't been able to, and I've been all about big cichlids and aggressive fish throughout my whole experience. And I had one tank that was kind of a little community tank. It was like a 47. Well, long story short, I finally moved some big cichlids out of here into the 135 and some fish from there down to the pond. And I had a 125, and I always wanted to do a large community tank. And I want this thing to be so packed with plants you can hardly see through, and I want it to be packed with fish. Of course, that is still within their proper housing. Now, most of these smaller fish, you're not going to break their limits in a 125, especially well filtered and heavily planted. But, always about the proper homing of a fish. Pretty cool of you to stop by, man. I've been meaning to get with you about coming on the hot spot and having you come slum it with me with my gauntlet of questions that I interview people with. Since I got you in here hanging out, I'm about to go show you the 135 real quick. I need to clean the glass, so forgive me for that. But there's my big purdy guy. He, these fish were originally in that 125 when I acquired them. Female jaguar, big old common pleco. And I got this guy. I swore he was a Texas, but then on second thought, I'm like, that can't be a black nasty cichlid. So I don't know, but that little dude will put this dude like in check at times. So I don't get it. And then the one fish you're not gonna get to see in here because he likes to hide is I have a Pom Pom Knife Fish, and he's a pretty cool little dude. And then, of course, I got my pond down in the basement, the 1300. I got my red-tailed catfish juvenile growing out down there in a 37-gallon bow front. Or not bow front, octagon. And thank you very much. Some of those plants in that tank are wild, and then some of them I got from like aquarium co-op and such. This dude, this common pleco, he's getting ready to either go outside in a pond or down in the big pond. And that red-tailed catfish, I had him in here for a minute, but he just hid. So I wanted him to get a little bit bigger. For people watching, thank you for watching. If you just came in, maybe skip back. I was on my 125 community tank, and then Fishy Biz came in, so I got a little excited and decided to come in here and show the 135 with my pretty Midas. I've been told different things, like it was sold as a devil, but I swear it looks like a Midas. I don't know what exactly it is, but it is a beautiful fish. Oh, you don't look so pretty. The rest of my tanks need cleaned. The glass needs cleaned and such. So, kind of ashamed. Absolutely, let's make it happen. Very nice. Looks cool. Love it all. Email me so we can get some live streams kicking. I'm gonna hit the sack before the baby wake up. Peace out. Thanks, Biz. Most definitely. Sorry, y'all. I'm just carrying you around my house now. Oh yeah, this is my one proud bristle nose. It's a male, obviously. His little horns or whiskers are starting to get very cool looking and predominant. I have babies in that tank I just showed, the 29-gallon, and I have a 29-gallon that I was purposely trying to breed them in, which I did. But this guy, he's like pet. He's just, maybe when he gets bigger, I might breed him. They're kicking up all the debris. Glassbox Hero, what up? I think he might have just dipped out. He said he had to get to bed. My baby upside down catfish that just swims right side up. He gave up on upside down. But there's a bigger upside down catfish in there. He's probably like 3 inches. Right on, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I wasn't going to be on here long. It was just a random little stream. Figured I'd show off these rainbows. Glassbox Hero. I see him say, "Hey, Danny, is that Danny Weshy?" Banjo Cat. He hardly ever shows himself. You in the way, Mr. Featherfin? Got a green phantom right there. He's only got one eye. That's how I acquired him. They're kicking up so much debris, it's hard to see. Atkins, what's up, dude? Appreciate you stopping in for a minute. I got these rainbows for my community tank about a week ago. And of course, when you get fish, they're a little stressed and not all colored up, and they're actually starting to color up now. And now I just want to get them to grow big and strong. get some pretty colors. I figured I'd randomly try to go live. I don't go live enough, and maybe that's why people don't really attend my streams because it's not consistent or whatever, but that's alright. Mr. Clown Squeaker back there. Those are cool looking catfish. If you haven't heard of them, check them out. I wish you would come up here so that you could see them. If I try to zoom in, it's just going to look terrible. Beta Aquatics. I think that's a new one for me. Hello and welcome. How big is this tank? It's a 125-gallon. I was just saying that to Fishy Biz a minute ago that I want to fill it up with a lot of plants. I mean, plumb full, like you can't hardly see through it. And then I want to fill it up with a bunch of fish, but without overcrowding them. Like, sure, these are smaller fish, and I'll stick to, nano community. I got a few big guys in there, but they're like peaceful big guys. But, I don't want to overpack it to where it's not proper housing. Yes, planet would be best. Well, thank you for the compliment. Randomly acquired them. I'm more into large cichlids if you've seen any of my videos. But I always wanted to do a large community tank. One that I can have dozens beyond dozens of fish and it's still properly housed or stocked. And that's what this tank is hopefully going to become. Like I said, I got a few big contenders in here, but if it comes down to it, there's other tanks for them to be moved into. Like, I know this Pictus cat at one point will have to go because he'll start eating, like, the smaller fish. Thanks for the likes. Beta Aquatics, where are you from? How did you find my channel? Oh, Paradise Spider, super cool. What fish are you calling a Paradise Spider? This guy right here? He's a headstander. But that might be a different name for him that you just said that I wasn't aware of. Yeah, as far as planted, some of these are wild plants, believe it or not, and some of them are bought plants. One plant that I recently acquired, I don't know, that I purchased last that I'm kind of becoming fond of is this one right here. It's called an aluminum plant, and it can be floated or it can be planted. And then this one over here, I don't know what it's called because it was a wild plant, but it's doing good. It's thriving. I need to rebury some of the roots over here because of the fish, but the other half of the roots are buried. There he is. That's that clown squeaker that I was talking about. He's a cool looking dude. I wish these CPDs would come closer so that I could stand a chance at showing you guys. But here, let's see if I can. Yeah, epic fail. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying. Cause I have a Japanese rice fish right there. Oh, and then I'm dropping the camera. A Japanese rice fish was the white one, but the other little dudes were celestial pearl danios. Yeah, like that dude right there is one of the celestials. And this camera is not doing them justice because they are such a beautiful fish. But I got them around the same time, and they're starting to get some colors, but not as much as those rainbows. Ovina's Fish Clan, hello. Thank you for stopping by. My fish are doing an awesome job of kicking up all this substrate and debris, and I had fed them prior to this. So, like, I was hoping this tank was going to look nice and clear like it normally does, and obviously, they're just not having it. They got a forage. But then, like, in the morning, the filtration and everything cleans it up pretty good. I'm quite proud of this tank, just basically. Oh, yeah, my Hoplo catfish. I got two of them. They're cool little dudes. Does anybody else call these noodles, or is that just me? Am I weird? Anybody else call their dojos noodles? Because that's what I do. I'll be talking to them, and I'll be like, oh, noodle, and I stick my hand in there, and they go wiggling through my fingers and stuff. Like, I love Oscars as my first and favorite fish because of personable, but like you can't get as personable as being able to stick your hand in the water and they just like go into your hand. Like dojos are so cool, and it's like they trust you, they trust you. Wow, I love the rainbow fish, Shawn. Thank you very much. I had just got them about a week ago, and they was not looking this pretty and elegant, but they got it going on. I'm feeding them some good food. It's supposed to help with color and growth, so like this tank gets spoiled. Everybody in it is eating good, along with some live food in between here and there and stuff like that. The paradise fish is the gourami betta looking fish. Oh, okay. I got it as just a gourami. I I don't think it's betta, but it's so cool. I thought it was what do you call them? A dwarf flame gourami or something like that. I got a 3 spot blue gourami in another tank. He was in here, but he was bullying those rainbows. This guy hasn't bothered the rainbows, so he gets to stay for now. Yeah, I've never seen a longfin glowfish before I got this dude, and that was kind of cool. Honestly, I never wanted glowfish. My son picked out a fish for me, and then the others I actually acquired just like, hey, will you rescue these fish? And I have this, 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 and this. And I'm like, well, I guess. Thanks for all the likes, 7 likes, 5 people. I appreciate y'all. If you have any questions, if you know anything about my channel, if you have any critiques, by all means, say them, ask them, get them out. I'll have an update on my red-tailed catfish within the next week. Video is edited and waiting. Friday, I do believe my bog filter video is coming out. Be sure to check that out. I think I have it set as a premiere at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're able to come hang out during that, I would much appreciate it. We'll chat it up and you can tell me what I done wrong as the video plays. And I would show y'all the rest of my tanks, but they're not appealing right now visually. Like, everything's great. My fish are healthy and alive and thriving. I got a tank full of baby blood jewel cichlids behind me, babies that mine had. I got the pond downstairs and whatnot. This was just, I knew this tank would look halfway decent and maybe some people would come hang out. No kidding. The paradise fish are part of the betta family. They are related, but the cool part about them is they don't need a heater. Huh. Well, I did not know that. Oh man. If I was on Atkins, I'm gonna have to like mod you, bro, but it's not gonna let me on this. I would have to like go onto a tablet or something while I'm live. One of my next live streams, if you're in it, or maybe it will let me do it during that premiere video if you somehow can show up, but my next live, if you somehow pop in, I will be sure to get you modded. Our computer is down right now, so I can't just go on there and add you that way. But I definitely need to get you modded. I've been knowing you for a minute in the fish fam and on here, and you check out my videos and pop in here and there, so definitely want to do that. That's the least I can do. Mr. Pandagara. I had painted that with Krylon paint, and I did have these stones all in there looking good, and it looked all neat. But then as soon as I changed the water and added water, obviously sand went all over, and I'm like, ugh. I want to get some Western half beaks. I don't know if y'all know what they are, but it literally looks like a micro gar. And they only get like an inch and a half, and they're really cool. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I just got off work at 11 o'clock. And it doesn't matter. That's just been my rule of thumb. Like, I'm nobody important, nobody famous. My streams don't get hundreds of people, let alone 50 or something like that. I did have a stream get trolled, and the mods I had tried what they could at the time to shut it down. I ended up just having to end the stream, but if somebody shows up to my live streams, watches my videos, and comments on a few of them here and there, like, that's all I can ask. Plus, I've seen you in other streams, you know. If I can judge your character and you seem like good people, that's the type of mod I want to have, so. Hey, Mr. Gara. There's Mr. Eel. I don't know if he'll come out all the way so you can see him. Come on, dude. Come out. Come say hello. Wang, get out of my face. Everybody, this is Wang. He's got to be the center of attention. Say hello, Wang. Well, he's starting to. That panda gar is scurried in there. Here he comes. Oh, come on, dude. People are getting impatient. They're going to start dropping off like flies. We're going to be back down to one viewer. You're what everybody's waiting on. Oh, wait, we gained one. Maybe the anticipation is killer. They want to see you. Come out slowly, but not super, super slow, but not super fast. Maybe we'll bump up to. Oh, we bumped up to 7. It's working. They're waiting for you. Oh my God, Patty, how have you been? I haven't seen you in a minute. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Stream was random, and it was pretty much about my rainbows, which I can pan back to. It just seemed ironic that I was trying to get this eel to come out so people could see him, and he's like being hesitant. And as he's doing that, it's like one person came, and then another. Yeah, what, like a day or two, Melvin? uh, I'm saying for me in my stream, period. My last stream, heck, was a while ago. So aside from the one with Troy, which was a random time compared to what I normally have them. Maybe if I don't pay attention to him, he'll come out. Back at the Rainbows. So you have this female right here that ain't got no color. I wish you did, but it is what it is. And there was another male, but that Garami had bullied it to death, and that's what made me pull him. So I only got 1, 2, 3 males and 1 female. Maybe they'll breed for me. I don't know. Anybody ever bred rainbow fish? Is it hard? What do you got to do? If you know that answer, put it in the comments, because this is my first time ever having rainbows. I've kept some community fish for a while, and guppies you just got to throw together and they'll breed. But this is my first real attempt at a real community tank, my style, misfit style. Got a couple catfish in there, you know. 7 people watching. Who are you? We got Patty, we got Melvin, we got Craig, we got Atkins, we got Beta Aquatics, I think. I feel like Danny hit the sack, and Fishy Biz went to bed too. Now there's 8 people. I listed a couple, but I don't know who the others are. Hello, welcome. Thank you very much for stopping in. Oh, they left. They said, nope, still didn't come out. I'm leaving. I didn't get to see the tire track. That's the only thing I wanted to see, and he would not come out. I'm gone. There's other cool fish in here. I mean, how many of you have a head stander in your tank? He is a magnificent, I can't talk, fish. I added Bell. Yeah, Patty, you go into hiding for weeks and days. Patty, 2 or 3 days later than you emerge. I think I've seen Patty in like maybe 1 or 2 other streams. I just simply said it's been a while since Patty has been in my stream hanging out. There you go. Y'all get like just his head popping out of the top hole. He's not that big at all. Yeah, see, zooming in just kills it. Belinda's Crystal and Succulent Garden. Hello and welcome, and thank you for stopping in on this lovely, I can't even say evening because it's probably the next day now, Thursday morning. Now this is my free time. I get off of work at 11 and I'm up until 3 o'clock doing fish stuff. Look, see, it's the fake upside down catfish. Any of y'all have a fake upside down catfish? You ever heard of a fake upside down catfish? Probably not. I made it up. But he is, because look at him. He don't give a crap. He said, no, I'm swimming the right way. There's too many corridoras that could be my buddies. I'm just going to act like a weird corridora. See, and he likes to kick it with the Pandagara too. He said, I can be your friend. We can pretend, man. We can pretend. We're buddies, right? Right? Get away from me. Yeah, see that? If I can find or spot the big one, I got a fat upside down catfish. That dude's like 3 inches. And he does swim upside down. Yeah, I bet he's inside of that alligator mouth right now. There's the clown squeaker again. But yeah, you can barely see a fish in there. That is an upside down catfish, and he is actually good size. He's the biggest one I've seen. I'm sure there's bigger out there, but that's a decent size upside down catfish. Atkins made it home. Congrats. No, for real, I'm glad you made it safe. The weather and craziness that's been going on. Round 2, folks. Who's going to win? Is it going to be the false upside down catfish or the Pandagara? We shall see. What's your bets on? What's your bets on? My bet is this tire track eel is going to wait till I tell y'all I'm going to hop off here, and then he's going to come gliding out up front in through this little tube. Your money's on the Pandagara? Alright. Let me get zoomed out a little bit. I don't know, that false upside down catfish is a thick dude. What you got, Gara? Don't take his shit. I mean stuff. Oh, somebody left. I'm not purposely enticing my fish to fight. Don't leave. I'm not promoting animal abuse or whatever. This is like a little squabble. They have plenty of tank. Oh, people are leaving. Don't do it. Fine, let's pretend that's not going on. Okay, we got pretty rainbows, and I learned this is called something betta fish, but it's not a betta, but it's related. And we got albino cynodontis. Man, Atkins, you see what we done? We done made 3 people leave. They did not like the fish fight. They done broke it off too. I don't know who won. I guess maybe you're right. The Pandagara is chilling, and I don't know where the false upside down catfish is. Oh, somebody came back. Okay, see, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, but everybody's okay. No animals were hurt in this video. The false upside down catfish is over here. He's doing his own thing now. The Pandagara is like, screw you, this is my land. Belle has a customer at the door. Oh, they came back. Hey, whoever you are, the fish are okay. Nobody was damaged or hurt in this video. They shook hands afterwards and went their separate ways. The Pandagara is over here minding his business, and the false upside down catfish is over here pouting in the tube because he got spanked. Oh, I'm actually surprised there's 9 people in here, even though I've only seen a couple people say hello. So, is that a Julie Chromis cichlid? Are you talking about the cribs? I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to know all my fish's scientific names and stuff. So you gotta help me out. I do believe that's what you're talking about. Is the cribensis? Yeah, those are cribs. Hey, I knew something. So tell me this. I got 8 of you guys in here. For real. Before you guys leave. Over here. See that? What's this fish? Because that was sold to me as a cribensis, right? I swear to you, sold to me as a cribensis. And then I got those actual cribs. You know what I'm saying? Like the OG gangster thug cribs. But this dude ain't no punk. But at any rate, I don't know what he technically is then. But he ain't no punk. He'll hold his own. He's a pretty fish. Again, my camera sucks, but he is like a white and black, obviously. My favorite genus of dwarf cichlids, that's a Judeo-chromis Lake Tanganyikian African cichlid. They are aggressive. Which one? Atkins. Are you talking about the white and black dude or the cribs? Has anybody ever seen albino cynodontises? I thought they were really cool when I acquired them. I'm so proud of this Pictus cat because I tried like 5 different Pictus cats, and whatever I done, they just would not live. This dude has lived for a good minute now, and he has put on some size. Believe it or not, he was like minus, oh, and then he goes and moves like half his tail off. The black and white guy is the Julidochromis. And you said he's aggressive? Yeah, he holds his own, anyhow, but I've never seen him like antagonize anything. As long as he has his space and somewhere for him to hang out and call his domain, he's pretty cool. But maybe I should watch him, because I'd be very mad if I started losing CPDs because of him. He's a good looking fish. Thanks for telling me what he is. Oh, somebody wants attention. Hi, Mr. Featherfin. What up, man? I don't get to see this dude too often. What up, dude? You gonna give me the eye roll? Yeah, that's my dude. Does anybody else do the eye roll back to their fish? Or is that just me? Because I feel like me and my fish be talking. We'll go back and forth with the eye roll for a few minutes, and then I move on to the next fish. I'm surprised the featherfin and pictus cats haven't ate the CPDs yet. Keep an eye on them. Yeah, that was my thoughts too. But everybody stays pretty well fed. But I knew that there'd come a time when I would eventually have to move them, and I didn't think the featherfin though. I thought he would just like kind of be a cleaner. I feed plenty of flakes and pellets, and like I said, some live food varieties occasionally. So I try to keep everybody well fed, and maybe that's a benefit. I need to get some more floating plants and such. I've tried to put like duckweed in here and stuff, but the filters just suck them up. But that's also another reason I want to get a lot of plants in here for more coverage. Yeah, everybody's kind of just a misfit family. Right. I don't know. He, I mean, I'm sure he can open his mouth a little bit, but it's not super, super big yet. $135. Oh yeah, Atkins, most definitely. I absolutely agree. Like there will be a point. Hey everybody, come back! He's finally came out. Where's all the 9 people? And then more people are leaving. There's Mr. Tire Track, the 4-line pictus get bigger. I don't know if I've heard of a 4-line, but now you got me curious. I had to check them out. Obviously, you know I got bigger tanks, other tanks in the pond. Right, spotted. I'm gonna have to look into a 4-line pictus though. I can't say I've heard of them. I also got some Kalui loaches. They're hiding though. There's probably 12 of them in here. I'm gonna get a lot more of those. I love Kaluis. Really though, everybody, I have been live for almost an hour. And I got a few things that I need to get done before my night is over. So I'm probably going to call it. But I want to say thank you very much for everybody who stopped in. Shout out to Fishy Biz Aquatics. That was pretty cool. He stopped by. And everybody else, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. For those of you that may watch this after it goes live, and if you make it to the end, thank you so much, because that truly would mean a lot. Have a good night, and talk to you guys later. Don't forget to stay casual, everybody. And Friday, I got my bog filter video premiering at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you.